Hello, welcome. Say hello when you pop on. How's everybody doing today? Oh my goodness. There we go. We are going to be working with a birdcage today. So let me go in and just change this. One of these days I'll figure out how to do it ahead of time so I won't have to do it when I'm live. Okay. There we go. Save it. Hi, Nanny Dot. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Let me just go out of here and go back in again. And then hopefully we are set to roll. Everybody having a good day today? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Rachel. Woohoo! Got comments there and got comments on Facebook. It's probably going to snow. I hope not. But what are the chances of me having that work at both times? That doesn't happen often, does it? Okay, let's start with this bird cage. This was a piece of junk. A lady was selling it for $2 last year. I bought it. I took a candle holder. What do they call them? Not a candle holder. Well, candle holder. And I painted it green and then distressed it and glued it to the bottom of this. Then there was something that was on top here, so I just put a ball up top there. I love this thing. I love anything that looks primitive. So then I sprayed it with some matte finish Krylon. Okay, because I want the rust to stay. I don't want it to go. I like rusty. All right, so I actually have a real bird's nest here. And these are not real eggs. I did not steal the eggs. They are fake. All right, so we're going to put the bird's nest inside here. But first, what I want to do is I just want to put some of this around it. So we're going to do some cutting and gluing. I'll make sure. Hi, Sandy. How are you? How's the weather where everybody's at today? I was hoping to release our new rail, but it's not going to happen. My husband came home from work today, and he has worked on it all morning because he figured out how to do what we wanted to do, but I didn't like it. I wanted it different. So he had to redo it and redo it and redo it. And he still loves me. And he still said goodbye. So I guess I'm okay. I wanted it perfect before I release it. So hopefully by next Monday, we will be releasing that one. I appreciate all the shares and sprinkles. This is just boxwood. I use this as a filler a lot of times. I love the way this fills in. Welcome, Janet. How are you? I know we got more watching on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We won't say where Rachel's watching from, so I don't want to get her in any trouble. All right, so I have 5 pieces of boxwood in here, and I'm just kind of gluing them to the base, which is what I did with the candle holder. I glue it to the base, and it didn't hold, and ended up having to glue it again. So Oh my gosh. I have had this woman bothering me not once, not twice, but 6 times today. And I have a store attached to my home where I sell all natural dog products. And I am not open today. And she is insistent on getting a hold of me. And I am not opening. Next thing you know, my dogs are going to be barking, or she's going to be walking around the house tapping on the window. And it's not happening. I was hoping that she wouldn't find my cell phone number, which is on the door, so now she's calling my cell phone. Ugh. She just doesn't quit. Alright, so I'm going to glue the birdhouse in here. I can get my glue gun up that high. Just going to put a little dab in here. I think this birdcage originally came from Michael's. There was a tag on the bottom, so I'm sure that's where she bought it. And she probably had it out in the weather or something, and it got a little rusty, and she didn't like it, so no problem. Hi, Miss. Welcome. So I'm just going to glue these eggs in. These are robin's eggs. I think they're styrofoam. They actually have a little hole in the bottom where I'm sure I could put picks in there if I wanted. Doesn't that look cute so far? I love it. And it has a little clasp here that you can shut it. So there we go so far. Can everybody see okay? Hi, Maria. Welcome. Aw, thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you very much. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, Janet. Thank you. So we got one on YouTube watching from Corpus Christi, and we have one on Facebook watching from Fort Worth. Cool. You know, I lived in Texas back in the late 70s. In El Campo, Wharton, where else? Sweetwater. But I never got to Corpus Christi. I drove through Fort Worth when it was like, it was 105 at night when we were leaving, when we were moving back to Pennsylvania. I actually have 2 kinds here. I have this, which is a filler, and then I have this ivy. I thought I had some English ivy, and there wasn't enough. So, but what I want to do is I kind of want to zip tie this to the top. I think that's going to be the best way to attach it. Now, you could do this with a lantern too. I love what I have been watching and watching for a bird cage, and when I saw it, I had to have it. I met her at Target in the parking lot. It was so great. I was so excited. She said, I tried to clean it up. I said, no worries. No worries. There we go. And I had my first COVID shot yesterday. Talk about a sore arm. Holy cow. So appreciative that I got it, but man. I thought I'd droop it down like this, and then I'd top it with the bow. That's the plan. That lady is still calling my phone. I hope you're not getting the message through the internet. I know, right? Yes, it is, Elizabeth. I'll tell you what, I love Texas. I met a lot of great people. We're still very good friends. But I could not handle the size of the bugs. Holy cow! They're huge. And we rented a house when we were down there. And I kept calling the rental property and telling them to come and spray. We had bugs. And the one guy, it was so funny. I worked for an eye doctor. And this guy came in and I said, oh, what do you do for a living? And he said, I'm an exterminator. I said, I need your number. And he said, why? And I told him, and he said, do you live at such and such? I said, yeah. And he said, lady, I've been to your house. He said, you got to learn to live with these bugs. I said, no, I don't. No. All right, so we've got, oh, my favorite. We've got yellow flowers and we've got purple flowers. And we've got some white ones. I've even got some pip berries with some lavender little beaded beads in here. So I may use those also. So basically, I think we're going to start inserting some of the white and then build up with some of the other colors. I'm going to look, Janet. I'm going to look. What do you mean, Helen? Let me just go up here. Hi, Monica. Your order went out. Oh, wow. Right? All I did was put a candle holder on the bottom. And the candle holder was gold, and I just painted it green, and then I painted the little wood knob on the top to match, and then just distressed it. I'll look for some robins. I couldn't. Oh, okay. Good thing, because she's still calling. Oh, my gosh. She does not give up. She moved away, and now she only comes up this way once in a while. And when she comes up, she has got to bug me. And it's like, please, just go back. Please. She just starts every conversation with, now listen. And you have to stop and listen. What a character. When her daughter was in high school, I used to do alterations for her daughter on her prom gowns. And her mother would get in my office and they would fight. My son came running down here one day. What the heck, Mom? I said, I know. Just let it go. See, the dogs are barking, so she must be outside. I'm not answering. I'm not going there. I'm just not. I cannot wait until this next rail is done. You are going to love it. And does anybody on here love cats? Because I've got a cat one coming up too. I'm just kind of using these to secure it, because I don't think the hot glue is going to be enough. And I'll have so much in here you won't even see these. I'm waiting for her to open my door. That's how insistent she gets sometimes. There. So let's branch this out a little. My husband was all worried. He said, what are you going to do on your live today? I said, don't worry, I got it covered. I knew you wouldn't have the rail done. He said, oh, good. I don't know what this is. It just looks like, it's not lilies of the valley. It's just a white brush-like filler. It's a little bushy. Yeah. And this is really taking the weight of this well. It is locked, but my husband just went back to work. He drives a school bus, and so sometimes he forgets to lock the door, and that would be my luck. But he was sitting at the table. He's like, "It's her again. It's her again." She's calling me again. Oh, man. Don't misunderstand me. I will help any of my customers anytime. But when you feel the world revolves around you and nobody else, that's where I draw the line. I have a life. Now, I think I'm going to attach that. I think this is called a ficus. I think I'm going to attach the ivy to the ficus. Then it can just gently cascade down. And I know it's attached and it won't get floppy on me like it's doing now. There we go. Oh, good. Same here. See, that's just enough to keep it all together and keep it flowing. Now, I could take this up if I wanted to kind of do that, but I thought, no, let's just do it a little bit different today. Let's just have it like go that way. So let's get some of this white on this side. And I think I'm only going to put 2 over here because it is shorter. I don't even know where I got this. This was probably Sims Pottery. Now, what colors are your cat? Because I'm not sure how this is going to work. If I need to paint it or sell it unpainted and so on. That's where I'm at. Like, how do I reach everybody but not get into a whole lot of paint? Because you're going to actually be able to add mesh to this. So your mesh could be the body, and you could do your mesh according to the colors that you want to use, like the colors of your own cat. So it's like, okay, how do I go about this? Because I always post good morning things, and somebody wrote, "I love cats." And I have nothing against cats. I've owned cats before. But I can't have a cat with 7 Yorkies underfoot. So, oops. That came off. Let's get that back on there. Alright, so that's what we've got so far. So now we're going to work on adding some of this filler. I even have a few pieces of this. I thought I had more. I did bring it up. Where's that? Well, I did have more. I can always add it afterwards. Got some asparagus. No, I think I'm going to save that. I had this too, this purple grass thing, but I want to concentrate more on the flowers. So So on the side that I have, it's longer, I'm actually going to get about 3 of these in here. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I'll turn it that way so you can see it. And then I'm going to get, I think, 2 of these on this side. 2 or 3. Where are all my flowers going? Well, we'll just have to improvise because I don't know where they all went. Maybe once I get the bow on there, that'll be better. Or, you know what? Let's go up higher with this. I like when you have a flower that, this actually had it down further, but see, I can push it up and fill it in more. So I like that. Now let's go ahead and put some of this over this side. Now I think I'm going to go a little higher up this time with the purple. Turn it that way. See, you can push it. Well, not that one. There we go. I wanted it up a little bit. I'm just kind of filling it in to see where I need more or want more. Now I think I'm going to fill in a little bit with that over there. And this one kind of over in here. I love this. It's just a variegated leaf, and it just lends itself to so many different things. I think I'm going to fill in over here. This looks like it could use some more. And then let's see if this will work in here. You know me and my pip berries. I don't know if it will, but yeah, why not? All right. It's going in. They're berry picks. Okay, orange and white. What color is yours, Monica? See, I can't. No. Cancel. There we go. It wasn't showing me all the comments. There we go. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Here, that kind of fills it in. I'm a lot like Rachel. Rachel uses beads in her stuff too, and I have some bigger white beads, but I have some tiny white pearls that I just absolutely love to add in arrangements. We're going to use this one too. there. Kind of liking that. I need another yellow one over here. And I know I have more downstairs. Unless I went and put some daffodils in here. But daffodils usually don't cascade down. They're usually a up in your face kind of flower. Blue. Let me see if we could get away with using some of these. These I think I got at Michael's. And they're kind of different. That looks cute. Cute and fuzzy. I'm going to go back and glue this. Look at that. That looks different. White and orange. Okay, so I could paint the head and the tail white, and then you could add white and orange in it. I'm just trying to get a feel for what people are going to be looking for. What's that look like? We can work on our bow. I am going simple with the bow this time too. I'm just using a white and yellow check with a, let me see. I'm not liking this purple now. Let me see. I might change our mind here. I originally had this yellow, but I really like this yellow. But I'm thinking that's too much. So, that's not the color I wanted. All right. One more try. Where is it? I have this. See, I don't like that, and I don't like this and that. I want... I just love how this weighs down like that. I could go this and this, maybe. Oh, we do a lot. I'm just not sure. Well, we can always try it and rip it out if we don't like it. Or we can go this and this. See, that doesn't look right against that. But this kind of maintains the color. But I really did like the dark purple. Let's go back to the dark purple. Let's do the dark purple with the white and yellow stripe. Let's try that. We shall see if we like it. Now, I'm not going to go real big on this bow. I'm going to let the tails hang down quite a ways. But I'm not going to make the loops real big. So that's only like a 4-inch loop. Okay. I'm going to do like 5 loops of the yellow. I think that's real bright and cheery. And then we'll do this one. And I'm going with like a 14-inch tail. Or maybe if I put this on the bottom, that'll give me the look I wanted. And then the yellow will kind of tone the brightness down. Look at that together. Oh, my favorite. Oops, that's a cut one already. We can't use that. I even had some hummingbirds, but hummingbirds go for red flowers, and I didn't have any red flowers that I wanted to put on here, so no birds. Now, let me see how we're going to attach this. I got flowers popping out all over. Alright, I can take a piece of wire and run it around that to disguise it. And I can see some spots I need to fill in, so I will do that later. And then take a picture. Do you guys like those colors? Do I still have comments? Or did I lose comments again? Poor Rachel lost them last night. Alright, pull that tighter. I know. I could paint them. It's just they're the only eggs I had. I could put some Easter eggs in there, couldn't I? Now I'm just twisting this around the wood ball, hoping that my glue dried well enough so it kind of hides it, so it stays on there and doesn't pop off. They're a sign of spring, and that's what I was going for. A sign of spring. Alright, now the front of the cage is here. So I'm going to turn this around. Okay. Let's spread this out, because I figured I'd use my bow to kind of hide the mechanics under here where I did everything. Maybe I need like just some spotted beige looking eggs. I guess I was mainly wanting you to just see what I was trying to do here. And maybe we'll curl this a little. Like that. Can see me changing this out every season too, which that would be helpful. Let's dovetail this. I was going to do a lantern, and I thought that would really be cute, filled with lights and eggs. But it's going to be Easter soon, and I don't need any more Easter. I need some spring items. So I just have to curl that down. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go with the lighter purple? Or does this purple work? The lighter ribbon. I'm just looking at my ribbon. It's a little loose in here, so I need something in there. Oh, well, that's because this is falling out. Duh. What do you think? Can you see it okay? Aw, thank you. Hi! How you doing, Trace? Tracy's here. Whoop, whoop. I'll do something with the eggs, Helen, I promise. I just wanted... And see, I'm thinking... See that? I'm thinking this might be better, but that's... I don't know. I didn't want the bright yellow. I wanted the yellow broken up. Let me see. See, if I had pink flowers in here, this would be a good one to use. But I don't have pink flowers. And I don't have that in purple. I do have it in purple, but it's with pink flowers. So maybe... No, that's too much too. I kind of like the canvas ribbon better. Now wait a minute. This is canvas. This is from Sam's. Boy, look at this mess now. Let's try this with that. That's the color combination I wanted. That's what I wanted. Duh. Alright, we want that in there. So let's just take this off, because that's what I wanted. I didn't want as dark a purple as I have. And now I'm going to end up sticking my cut right on this wire. For some reason I thought that ribbon from Sam's was satin, because the darker purple was, so I just assumed that one was too, and it's not. Now I'm gonna have all these little cut pieces in here. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're going for this and that. That's what I wanted. That's too dark. See, I knew you all could help me. Yes. There. That's what I wanted. got it. So we're just going to snip our zip tie here. And we're going to put this back in the holder, our yellow. Because we can salvage that. We can salvage that too. Okay. And we're going to do 5 loops. This is going to be the bottom. Maybe I can find some purple eggs. Not. That would look too much like Easter. Just some brown spotted eggs. Light brown. That's what we need. There we go. Now we got it. That's what I wanted. See? I didn't want the bow to kind of take away from the flowers, and that color was. Let's take a piece of this. Y'all following me? You're still awake? I didn't put you to sleep. I know it's nap time. If my grandson was here, it'd be nap time. He only comes Tuesdays and Thursdays. And he takes such a long nap for his Nana in the afternoon because he doesn't get one in the morning. He has a new favorite song, and my son's about ready to shoot me. Who Let the Dogs Out? That's his newest favorite song. And my son's like, oh. Hey, if I'm watching him, he's going to listen to my music. Right? I know, it just like got him like, oh no. He's so sick of hearing Baby Shark. And he's got Baby Shark down. Now he's not talking only but like a few words. Now he goes doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. So he's got doo-doo down. Now I'm going to spread this back here so we can cover up our mechanics. That's what I wanted. Just real muted, pretty, quiet, soft-spoken. There we go. There we go. And we'll put one of these over here, going down the back, and we'll have one going here, one going here. Then where's my other yellow one? There it is. It's trying to hide on me. There we go. So he is really funny to watch. He loves the puppies. He said dog the other day. He just turned 1, so I think he's doing pretty darn good. But I'm waiting for the no word to come out. That's going to be next. Did you ever have, like for your children, did you ever use just the look, no words? My kids, my boys know that look. My dogs know that look. They know when Mama's not happy. I may have to put some flowers in the bow. I think that's what this calls for. And Helen, you can barely see the eggs in here. They're kind of taking on a lavender hue. Yeah, that's already dovetailed. Yeah, I think I need to stick some of this in the bow. Let's do that. We could stick some of that in there too. Oh yeah. Let's stick some of this in there. like out here on the yellow. Oh yeah, baby. See, that just softened it. See that? I didn't want that to be what drew your eye. I wanted the flowers to draw your eyes, so I needed to mute it just a little bit. And I could even mute it more if I went with this one. But we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to do too much. Then I'll put some of this white in here. I'm going to sit back and look at it after I'm done. It's kind of hard because I'm kind of doing it backwards, but I can stick some stuff in the bow. I need some of these purple flowers up in there. Like, see? Look. See? Oh, yeah. I'll go at it when I'm done. Right? Don't you love those colors, Tracy? They're my favorite. I'll tell you what, that welcome sign that Lori used, that's everybody's favorite. See, then I can put some more greenery in there. Oh yeah, I'm going to jack up the bow. That's what we need to do. We need to jack up the bow. If Yvonne was here, she'd be telling me to jack it up. I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her lately at all. See? So I'll just fill in and around the bow and put some more of this in here, the white. And I'll get that kind of jacked up. And then I'll take a picture when I'm done. So I have to go back and glue some of that stuff. See how that kind of pops against the yellow? That may not be the right place for it. Oh my gosh. This needs to be turned around and moved around and pulled around. I'll get it. But I'll jack it up. I'll get more of those yellow flowers and more of the purple, and I'll jack it up. What do you think? Helen says, leave the eggs alone. Helen's a fan of the eggs now. Sometimes in a design, you have to have something of a different color. There you go. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, I need more of these purple flowers in the bow. I may take some of this out and put some white flowers in here and more of these purple flowers in here, because that purple really pops against that yellow. So I think that's what I need to do. Might use some of this. I need more of that filler, this one. And I know I have more downstairs. I thought I had it up here. And I had thought about using this that I showed you the other night that I got from Sims, but that was just too floppy. I wanted something that had a little bit of spring to it, and this kind of just goes automatically down. Now I probably could have put some up top and shortened it, but I didn't want it straight down. I wanted it kind of bowed, so I didn't use that. But there we go. We are done. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Donna. Thank you, Janet. Oh, thanks, Dawn. This is that $2 birdcage I got off of Marketplace last year. We added a candle holder to the bottom, and the candle holder was gold, so we painted it green and then distressed it, and then distressed the little ball that I added to the top too. Just perfect. And like I said, I got to fill in around here a little more. I think I'm going to add some more ficus in there. That's what that needs. It needs a little more ficus. So I'll go ahead and I'll spruce it up, and then I'll take a picture and I'll post it. All right. I will see you all on Monday at 6 o'clock, unless I go live on Saturday. I don't know yet. Saturday is going to be a crazy day. Puppy visits and, you know, all that stuff. So, all right. I'll see y'all next week. Have a great weekend if I don't see you sooner.